I caddied, and when I was caddying, the stock market was hot. And so the people I caddied for played the stock market, and then I got involved, and so it does. Know what you don't know, be comfortable with understanding your mistakes and your weaknesses. Trading low point. There was a time that I had pork belly positions that were limit down every day, which means I didn't know how many days it would go on, and it could bankrupt me, and it could ruin me. Sometimes the high points come from the low points. They're simultaneously, meaning I learn the most when I am making mistakes. And so I know, if I'm making money in the market, it might seem like a high point because you figure, okay, you're making money, but you don't test yourself as much. When you're making a low point and you're in misery, you're saying, how am I doing this wrong? And you're learning a lot, or at least I'm learning a lot. Lessons from history, 104-page book. It's Will Durant. One of the greatest, I don't know, maybe the greatest historian of all times, wrote something like 15 volumes of history over the last 5,000 years, and he distills it to what are the lessons of history, things going on and on. Fantastic. Paul Volcker is a man who sat in the middle of, he was the Undersecretary of the Treasury for Monetary Affairs in 1971 with the breakdown. His background goes before that, so he sat in all the most important chairs and had the biggest impact over that period of time through the last 50 plus years in the middle of it. I don't know, it would be Paul Volcker or Charlie Rose. The inability to have thoughtful conversations about what's true and what to do about it when there's disagreement. I believe that when people disagree, thoughtful people disagree, if they can open-mindedly and assertively work through that to find out what's true and what to do about it, you have tremendous potential. And it's the failure to do that which is our greatest tragedy. Meditation is the single most important thing in terms of whatever success. What it does is, and it's not as you know, it's just an exercise. It's an exercise in becoming centered, and it also opens your mind, so it gets thoughts out of your mind. It clarifies, it eliminates that. When you open your mind, you're sort of going into this sort of relaxed, unconscious, subconscious state. It's not unconscious, not conscious. And that opens your mind. So you become centered, you become relaxed, you can become yourself, you can become comfortable, you can stand back and look at things in a certain way. It's the ability to be centered and to approach things in a calm, centered way without all those fears, just, analyzing what's true.